Delta Force 2, The Colombian Connection. What is this? Is it a bad movie? It's no Van Damme. Well, let's get into it. Delta Force 2, The Colombian Connection is 1990, it lasts about an hour and 50 minutes. It stars Chuck Norris as Colonel Scott McCoy and Billy Drago as Ramon Cota, a huge Colombian drug baron. Yeah. And it's rubbish. But I wouldn't go that far. This is another movie I watched a couple of times growing up. It was my introduction to Chuck Norris, and I thought, oh, this is great. Yeah, did we do Chuck Norris the Thor? Yes, we did. We watched Sidekicks. How could I forget? One of the worst things I've ever seen. It's not that bad. Who directed this, by the way? Aaron Norris. Chuck's brother, yep. And director of Sidekicks, yeah. But it is a canon movie. Yeah, that's something. What's the tagline for Delta Force 2? America's Naxxon assault force is back in action. The movie opens with a small FBI or CIA team searching Rio de Janeiro for this Colombian baron. Yeah. Cota. Yeah. And the thing to spot him, it's a red herring, it's not him, it's a decoy. Yeah, and Angel Cota has actually sent some of his goons to kill the little FBI dudes inside a van. Meanwhile, back in America, Colonel Scott McCoy is having dinner with his friend, Bobby, and his wife, Rita. Yeah, they're in this Chinese restaurant, and there's some young punks annoying the owners. So Chuck Norris goes and sorts them out. Right, yeah. As predicted, yeah. And then he and Bobby are called in by their commanding officer. Yeah, I recognise this guy. Yeah, oh, it's John P. Ryan. What's he in? Avenging Force. Yeah. And several other canon movies we'll get to. Oh, can't wait. He's great. I always like seeing this guy. Anyway, Scott and Bobby are sent to find Ramon Cota, and they find him instantly. He's on a plane. The lake looks like 30,000 feet in the air before they apprehend him. He's only on board. Yeah, that's true. They take him and take him down to the storage bay of the plane, open it up, and they say, listen, you're coming with us, or we'll just push you out. And he's like, yeah. Listen, I'll pay you a lot of money to let me go. But McCoy and Bobby are too good. Yeah, they're like, not a chance. Keep talking and I'll chuck you out. And then Cota is like, you're bluffing. So McCoy just chucks him out.
Let me go. Okay.
It's a pretty cool stunt. Cota is falling. You can see he's got a massive belly. Well, yeah, obviously the stunt person had a parachute in their suit. And then McCoy and Doddy jump out as well. Eventually catch Cota and take him to jail. It's not really jail because the first thing we see is Cota in court, and McCoy and Bobby are there to watch the proceedings, and the judge fines Cota $10 million. Yeah, so Cota's like, that's fine, that's pocket change, I'll take it right now. And then he's free to go.
It's only pocket change, right?
Yep, he heads back to Colombia, which is where his operation is. It's these massive fields where he harvests and makes his illicit substances. But before he goes back to Colombia, he and his two head goons go to Bobby's house. Now, Bobby's not in, but Rita is there. Yeah, some young guy. I don't know who this is. I don't know either, but they're preparing a table for dinner. Cota and his men kill the young guy and then execute Rita. So Doddy and McCoy return with pizza and find his dead wife and some random young guy she mysteriously had at home while her husband's out. Over the next few days, Bobby tracks Cota, he finds him and gets captured and killed. Yeah, he's put in this room in Cota's office, which has got a big glass screen so everyone can watch, and poison gas is released into that little room and he dies horribly. Yet, well done, Doddy. Well, McCoy is raging. He finds out what's happened. Yeah, he finds out what's happened because his general shows on a VHS tape of it. Yeah. What's he doing? Well, I don't know. But now McCoy is determined to go and get Kota. But first he has to work off some aggression, so he goes and trains his new recruits and beats them all up. Yeah, there's a couple of training sessions where he's just throwing people around, kicking people in the face. Join the army, get kicked in the face by Chuck Norris. And then the next night, McCoy parachutes into Colombia, a few miles out from Kota's compound. Yeah, it's like Randall too. It is a bit. And then he meets a local lady who is his guide, just like Randall too. Yeah, now her husband was killed at the start of the movie and her baby was taken and I think killed. I don't know. I hope not. But this is a canon movie, so probably. Yeah. He spends the whole night trekking and hiking his way to the compound. He gets there before dark. Meanwhile, in America, the rest of the Delta Force team, the people he's been fighting and beating up and training, are getting ready to join him. Yeah, they're going to come in the big helicopter in a little while. Yeah, that he gets into the compound, goes straight into the satellite room, no guards there apparently, and knocks this guy out, and then switches off the satellite. Radios in, says, right, bring in the helicopter, bring in the backup troop. The satellites are down, the Delta Force team can come in and silently take out the guards one by one, which they do. These guys are just like trying to feed their families. Well, they're working for the bad guy. They don't have a choice. Well, anyway, there's a lot of shootouts, a lot of explosions. Thank you, Cannon. And eventually, McCoy finds the FBI guys, or whoever they are, from the start of the movie, the ones that are still alive, in a cell. He breaks them out, gives them weapons.
Just in the neighborhood.
By the way, Nick Knowles. Oh yeah. We watched this when it was on TV, okay? Normally, we watch things on Blu-ray, download, DVD, streaming, you know, the usual. But this happened to be on TV, so I thought we'll watch this. And while we're watching it, there were commercial breaks. And during the commercial breaks, there was Nick Knowles, who's a British TV, I don't know what he is, a gardener or something. And he's got a big beard. Every time we fast forwarded the adverts, we'd see, oh, there's Chuck Norris in press play, and then realise it's Nick Knowles. Yeah, he's doing a Chuck Norris cosplay, I think. Anyway, back to the movie. The sun's come up, McCoy has made it inside the actual house, the actual mansion that Kota owns, and he's in the bedroom. And then the right-hand man, Kota's right-hand man, comes in, they have a bit of a fight. McCoy's getting his ass kicked until he gets to say a one-liner.
My turn to teach. Lesson number 1. Lesson number 2. School's out.
Kota enters the room with a few armed guards, yeah, and he's in his jannies, yeah. They take McCoy prisoner, put him in the room with the gas, yep, and he's about to die. But then the Delta Force helicopter just starts shooting up the place. Yeah, this enables McCoy to escape by jumping through the glass. He's a tough guy, he is. Massive shootouts between all the guards and the soldiers of Kota's and the FBI guys and the Delta Force guys. Yeah, lots of explosions, try to kill. And then Kota finds himself in a limousine, his own limousine, with McCoy and one of the FBI guys in the front. They make their escape in that. Big chase scene, big long chase scene. It could have been shorter. Oh yeah, it's like half the movie. Well, not quite, but it is quite long. McCoy, Kota, and the FBI guy make their way on foot. They start to head through the jungle. Kota gets in the slit, so McCoy chases. Kota comes across the lady guide, the one whose husband he killed earlier, and he kills her. Yeah. I thought she might get a bit of revenge, that it's a canon movie. Yeah. And then Chuck Norris like flies into scene with an acid kick to Kota's head. Yeah, he kicks Kota. He kicks Kota so hard, in fact, that he changes into a different guy. Who's that? And it's 1-on-1, and obviously Kota loses because this is Chuck Norris. McCoy knocks him out, and then radios a helicopter which is above them, drop down a couple of ropes and winches up. Yeah, so they're just attached to these ropes. Then so North Kota's men arrive, start to shoot at them. So the charter has to fly, and it's dragging Kota and McCoy along, dangling them into trees, scraping on the ground. It's pretty good. The helicopter gets to a point where it thinks, right, this is a good place to hover for a minute and winch these guys up. Starts to winch them up, and then one of the Kota's soldiers come along with a knife, and Kota's like, cut the rope, cut the rope. But then the helicopter flies up, and they get pulled away. Looks like great fun. Well, they managed to get away, and they're way up in the sky above the sea. They're heading towards the aircraft carrier, but they have to fly over land first. Yeah, that's right. So they're above the land just now. Kota the whole time is bragging to McCoy, saying,
I think I'll kill you personally like I did there. Because, you know, I'm going to walk out of that court just like I did before.
And you can see McCoy's reaching for his knife. He's thinking, I'm going to cut this guy's rope. And then he realises he doesn't have to, because it's already been slightly cut. And then eventually it just snaps.
You think so? Guess what? Not today, asshole.
And that's the end of the movie. Yeah, it just ends there. That is, like you said, our second Chuck Norris film. What do you think of it? I don't know. I like canon movies. This is not great. It's got a couple of highlights, some cool explosions, some good visuals. That it's not exactly good. Well, it's not as good as I remembered it being. It's not a great movie. It's not a good movie. It's good fun. I wouldn't really put it in the bad movie category. Well, I have, so that's why you're seeing it on a Sunday. This is a dad movie. Well, that's Delta Force 2, The Colombian Connection. Let us know what you think about it. Hit like, hit subscribe, watch another video.